And it is said that जब आँखों में अरमान लिया मंजिल को अपना मान लिया, जब आँखों में अरमान लिया मंजिल को अपना मान लिया, तो क्या आसान और क्या कठिन, जब ठान लिया तो ठान लिया. That was the sentence which motivate me a lot, and that is the thing still I am learning. So there were some of the problems when I started learning English. The first problem was, respected sir, and here present all of my dear friends. Have a nice good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon. How are you all today? Yeah, I'm also good, and thank you so much to you all for asking me. So my dear friends, first of all, I'm very grateful and I'm very glad to among with you all, and I'm very thankful to with my whole heart to sir, because sir has given me this amazing chance. So thank you so much, sir. So my dear friends, first of all, I would like to introduce myself in front of you all. So let me talk about myself. So as you all know, my name is Priya Yadav and I come from Jamalpur. So far as my qualification is so concerned, I have just completed my matric and still I am just doing my 11th from IA. Apart from this, I am also learning English at Aptitude spoken English classes. It is all about me, and now I am going to talk about the topic which is really very significant, really fundamental for us. That is important of English. My dear friends, as you all know, English is a global language. Yeah, we have heard English is a globalization language. In this era, it became a very common language for everyone in whole over the world. In fact, we can say English is only one language, English is only one medium. With it, we can talk everywhere. And dears, nowadays we cannot ignore the importance of English, even if we want to. Believe me, my dear friends, it is really very significant. There are a lot of the reasons behind it by which we can elucidate the importance of it, the importance of English. Let me give you some example. My dear friends, this is modern era. This is a computer era. This is the era of technology. Am I right? Yes. So in this era, in accordance with this era, computer, mobile is the backbone of this era. Are the backbone of this era? Yes. So I want to ask you a question that is, without English, we will able to convince ourselves, will we able to work in computer or mobile? Is it possible? No. That is why I am saying it is important. Because every work, every job is going through the computer and mobile. And in fact, we see every time Hindi is our national language. I respect Hindi, but I want to ask a more question to you all. How many of you know about the Hindi of WhatsApp? How many of you know about the Hindi of sitting, YouTube? Do you know? So we can't see that it is like everything is available in Hindi. There are some of the things which we cannot find in Hindi. We can find in English. That is why it is important. And second way, it is only one language and it is only very easy medium to contact with everyone. No matter if you are living in Bihar, if you are living in Australia and America, it's not matter. But the matter is English. If you have knowledge about English, if you are able to speak in English, so you can talk to American, Australian, like to anyone. If you have. And not only, but also, when you will start talking to another person, like a foreigner, still like you can see I'm speaking English, and I'm able to speak in English. And I have talked a lot of the persons, like a foreigner. And I observe a lot of the things which I cannot observe by Hindi and by Bhojpuri. It is only possible for only the cause of English. So when you will start talking to foreigners, You will improve your communication skill, you will improve your speaking style. Apart from this, you will increase your personality. And these all things needed for this present era. If you don't have these things, you are nothing. You can't do, you can't survive in this era, according to me. And the thing which is best way of the English, my dear friends, like in this era, we want to earn money, and every person wants to get respect from all of you, all of one. So by the English, you can earn money. Apart from this, you can also get a lot of respect by another people. Let me explain it. One day, I was just sitting at my home, and I was just talking to foreigner in English. So a person, I can say that he is my elder brother, and he came and he said me, you are speaking in English? Then I said, yes, I am speaking. And from the day, he talked me very politely, and he gave me a lot of respect only the cause of English. And in our society, not in our society, I have observed by the foreigners that if you have knowledge about English now, then your level, your personality, your respect will be very different from others. Believe me, my dear friends, believe me. Because my respect is very different between in my family, in fact in my class, in my society. That is why I am saying it is important. And if I'll say to you all about earning money, so there are a lot of the website, there are a lot of the platform, there are a lot of the technology which are available in this modern era, and it works in English. So if you will have knowledge about English, you can earn a lot of the money by different websites, by different platforms. For example, our trainer, Mr. Sajid Raza, is very expert in English, and he is able to speak in English, and he has a lot of knowledge about English. That is why he is earning a lot of money, and he is getting a lot of respect by our society. Am I right? Yes. That's why I am saying to you all, my dear friends, English is really very important for this era. And apart from this, in my life, it is very significant for me. It plays very significant role in my life because I want to be a good speaker, I want to be an investor, I want to be a traveler. For these all things, I need English. Without it, I can't travel whole world. Without it, I can't invest my money because all of the website works in English. If I'll not be able to do anything in English, so I cannot invest my money. And third one, I want to be a good speaker. So it is not enough to speak in Hindi. I just want to increase myself. I just want to see myself on a very high position, on a top position. So for these all things, I need English. That is why I have joined an institute, and the name of the institute is Aptitude Spoken English Classes. My dear friends, actually it is an educational institute, and it is basically known for English language, but apart from English, there are a lot of the skills which is provided by Aptitude. And first thing I would like to elucidate to you all, that is when I joined Aptitude then I used to think about the meaning of Aptitude. So I found, and I would like to share with you all. The meaning of Aptitude is a natural ability. It's mean which is given by God. I mean to say, if you will join this institute, so Aptitude works on your natural ability, and it will make you like a diamond. And if I'll talk about the location of this institute, so it is located in Bhorajpur Road in nearby Upkar Coaching Center. And the director of this institute is Mr. Sajid Raza, and he is very well-known teacher in Andhra. As well as if I'll talk about the facilities which is provided by Aptitude, so there are a lot of the benefits, there are a lot of the facilities which is provided by Aptitude. My dear friends, you will not believe that when you will join this institute, you will feel, wow, what a wonderful institute. I would like to give you some examples, I mean to say the thing which is provided by Aptitude. In Aptitude, you will learn how to improve your English. You will learn how to improve your personality. You will learn how to improve your vocabulary. How can you enhance your vocabulary? You will also learn that is most important is interview skill. How can you improve your interview skill? You can learn in this institute. And the best thing, it is not enough about the aptitude. The best thing of this institute is the mic is always here. It makes it different from another institute. Suppose if you are going to deliver a speech in any of program, in any of stage, but you don't have speak in mic, so you will be nervous at the time. So the best thing which make it very different from another institute, that is mic. Mic is always here. And second one is the trainer of this institute. My dear friends, actually the trainer of this institute makes it different from another. Because whenever we come in the class, Sadi sir always start this class by English. In whole class, all of the students talk to each other in only English language. And in fact, whenever we will have a doubt, we ask in only English. Hindi is not allowed in this class. And third one, that the association of this institute is very different. Because the student with whom I studied, they are very different and they are very cooperative with me. Instead of Sadi sir, instead of my trainer, my friends are very cooperative for me. And whatever I am speaking today in front of you all, only for you all. You helped me a lot whenever I got demotivated, whenever I said, no, I can't. So my friends motivate me, no, Priya, you can do. So there are some of the points I would like to dedicate to all of my friends. And the thing which is, not I can't say which is, the person who is the shining star of this institute, the person who makes it very different from another institute, that is my trainer. As I told you, my trainer name is Mr. Sajid Raza, but I call Sadi sir. He is very well-known teacher in Andhra, and I hope I am just praying to God. The way he is working, the way he is doing hard work, one day he will be the teacher of India and in international level. I am just praying to God. And instead of it, he is very expert in his subject. Nowadays, actually, he runs institute. The name of institute is Aptitude. Apart from this, he is an investor. He is motivational speaker. He is a trainer, and he is a mind trainer. And I would like to give a tag to sir. Sir, you are the person who can change the life of a student because you changed me. And it is not enough about my trainer. I cannot explain in words. Even I'm trying. He is very punctual, laborer, and he is very hard worker. But some of the time he is strict too much. For those students who is working bad in the class, for those he is strict too much. But for me, is very familiar to me. Not only for me, is very familiar to all of the students. And he is very cooperative for all of the students. We can frankly ask any type of question to sir. In fact, I haven't hesitated to sir to ask any questions because he is familiar to me. As well as if I tell you about the teaching style of him, fascinating. I don't have any word to explain the teaching style of him. The thing which makes him a different from another, that is whenever he starts teaching, he always starts teaching with a beautiful smile, full of energy. That is the thing which makes him different to another teacher. And the way he teaches us is amazing and is very easy. He doesn't use any type of book while teaching. And in addition to, he always had those students whose English is not good, who is not able to speak in English. In extra, out of the class, he helps always. And he always searches the student, he always works those students who can be a best speaker and who can be a good speaker in coming generation. And nowadays he is doing like of this work. So sir, I would like to thank again sir that you are doing this type of the work in Andhra, because that was not possible for 1 to 2 years ago, but still it is possible because of you. Thank you so much sir. Actually, my dear friends, it is said that like if we are doing any type of the work, so definitely we will face a lot of the problems. So when I started learning English now, I faced a lot of the problems, but my why was clear. That why I want to learn English, that was my clear. That's why, yeah, there were some of the time I felt demotivated, but in my journey, I always be motivated because I knew that why I want to learn English. And it is said that जब आँखों में अरमान लिया मंजिल को अपना मान लिया, जब आँखों में अरमान लिया मंजिल को अपना मान लिया, तो क्या आसान और क्या कठिन जब ठान लिया तो ठान लिया. That was the sentence which motivated me a lot, and that is the thing still I am learning. So there were some of the problems when I started learning English. The first problem was my vocabulary. I was not good in vocabulary. And second one was that I didn't used to listen any speech of in English because my English was not good, and whenever I used to listen, I felt very demotivated. So I didn't used to listen. And third one, my grammar was not good. But when I joined this institute, my all problems solved. And yeah, there still I'm just overcoming my vocabulary problem because we cannot learn the whole words. So I'm just doing hard work to overcome my vocabulary problem. So my dear friends, it is your turn. Do you want to learn English?
Yes.
Do you want to learn English?
Yes.
Really? So the mantras which is given by my guru, which is given by my trainer, my teacher, my shining star, you can say he is the shining star of my life. So I would like to give you these, I would like to tell you about these mantras which is given by my guru. So will you listen? Will you listen?
Yes.
Will you follow?
Yes.
Okay. So, my dear friends, my first mantra is listening. That is important. My dear friends, I would like to explain it, why it is important. A children, I mean to say a child, when he and she born, when he and she come in this world. So I mean to say he and she doesn't speak when he comes in the world. After 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, when his family says, his family says to him, Babu says, Papa, Dada, Mummy. So he always listens with full of attention. After 1 year and 2 years, he speaks me, Papa, because in starting time he used to listen. Similarly, in English, if you want to speak in English, you need to listen because it is a very new language for us. So you need to listen. What is the thing which you need to listen? There are some of the things which is very helpful for students and you need to listen. The first thing which is English speeches. You need to listen the English speeches by which you can find vocabulary, by which you can find a lot of the sentences, and these are very helpful for improving our English language. So will you follow these first tips? Will you follow? And then you will follow now. You not only like apart from these all things, you can increase your thinking power. By listening, you can increase your thinking power. And second one is speaking. It is really, really very significant, my dear friends. Really very significant. If you will start speaking any type of the language, like in English, you will feel very confident. You will feel, wow, I'm very different from others. So you need to speak, whether right or wrong. You don't need to think that I'm speaking good, I'm speaking wrong, I'm doing wrong thing. It is not for you. If you are learning, so definitely you will do mistake. It is the nature of human. But the thing which you need to focus that you should not repeat your mistake. So you need to speak whether right or wrong. Whatever your teacher, whatever your trainer, whatever they are giving you, you need to speak on the topic. And third one is reading. It will help you to increase your vocabulary because I have followed it and I have got a lot of vocabulary, and I have enhanced my vocabulary by reading. When you will start reading, your thinking power will increase, your pronunciation power will be increased, your vocab will be increased, and you will be increased in your English when you will start reading. So you need to start read any type of books. If you don't have books, so you can take the books of your younger sisters and younger brother. And the fourth one, which is last but not in list, but it is really it is also very important. These are four pillars. I can say four pillars of English. Can you guess? Yes, it is writing. It is not in list, but I would like to give you like a free hit. You can also apply it in while your journey. Whenever you feel like, oh, I have a time, so you need to write everything, whatever you have done today. So that will help you also in your English. These are my four mantras, and my dear friends, believe me, if you will follow these mantras, you will see yourself like my trainer. Not only, you can also imagine yourself like on a top stage. And you will be confident speaker. One day you will be confident speaker. And your confidence will be very high when you will follow my four mantras. In the last conclusion, I would like to tell you that yes, everything is important, but English is most important. In this area, if you want to join any type of institute for learning English, for speaking English, so I would like to suggest you like a sisterly. So it is said, and I have made it, that East and West aptitude is best. East and West and aptitude is best. So if you want to improve your English, so please join aptitude. With this, I would like to conclude my speech. Thank you so much.